Hello, hello. Welcome back to Dune. Today I was thinking we should take a look of these trials and make the rest of them. So we need to have a battery with us at least, just in case. So the first one should be over here. So here we are, the first place. Okay. Can we do this? So let's see, what is it?
Who is the creator? Ibn Qutayba. May his passing cleanse the world. Do you understand, Wali?
What will we do in here?
Our God gave us the gift of thought and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Their works have been overturned. Bila kayfa. Shai Halud cleanses Arrakis, creates the air we breathe, the soft sand where we pitch our tents, and smites our enemies.
Okay, can we stand in this? Yes.
We grew soft on Poetry, an easy planet. And God brought the weight of kindliness to prepare us for the typhoon that comes.
Ooh, the big worm.
The world is a carcass. Who can turn away the angel of death? Our footsteps are as the drums of the slavers, calling Shai Halud upon our enemies.
Men must learn to live with their gods. Who can deny a Fremen the right to walk or ride where he wills? Only Shai Hulud, the Maker. Ibn Kiltaiba, who is the creator, the maker? May his passing cleanse the world. Remember Poritrin, Bila Kaifa. Ibn Kiltaiba, who is the creator? The Maker, may his passing cleanse the world. Remember Poritrin, Bila Kaifa.
So that was that one. Nothing. So, next one. No, number 4. Is up here. So let's see. Think we have been here before. No loot. Nope.
The Sardaukar destruction extends even to these small shrines. I cannot decipher their purpose, but the altar seems to have contained a quantity of spice. And the murals. Such beauty to be destroyed by the cut of a lasgun or blade. All I could decipher from here is another step on the journey of the Zensuni wanderers. Thurgrod. Perhaps there's some link between the Zensuni and the Fremen.
So that was all. For this one. Why not? They... I don't know if this is the right place.
Someone identify yourself.
Mm-hmm. Looks like we made it.
Why were we created? Ibn Qirtaiba. The weight of a kindly god is a fearful thing. Do you understand, Wali? Our god gave us the Hulasikali Wala, the wind that eats flesh, and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Carry shelter always against the coming of Kralizek. Bila kaifa. We were exiled from Nilotic Al-Urobra for our unwillingness to fight.
I don't know what to do. There we go.
For our willingness to forgive. For our willingness to forget.
We need to find this tent, okay?
And the judges said, mine enemies are like green blades eaten down, that did stand in the path of the tempest. Hast thou not seen what our Lord did? The weight of a kindly God is a fearful thing. Why did God create us? We are the action and knowledge of God, and He has prepared the way.
And now...
Ibn Kirtaiba, the typhoon's struggle comes. Why were we created? To survive Kralizig, the war at the end of the universe. Yahya Shuhada. Remember Nilotic Al-Urobra. Bila Kaifa.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
Defend the worm! Wrong turn, pig! Take
As always, we are looking for loot. Looks like there are no loot here. Puzzle or what?
We are the people of Misr. We have known flight and death. The young go on that our people shall not die. Where did our flight begin? You have failed the proving, young Wali. Return to your siege and tell your knight. We are the people of Misr. We grew soft, Wali. So
Okay.
God brought us the weight of kindness to prepare for the typhoon. Name the planet where we lost our way. You have failed the proving. We are the people. We grew soft, Wali. On our wanderings, we came to a planet devoid of gods, where war was constant and violence was religion. Have you learned its name, Wali? We remember the slave cribs where we were held, weeded out, persecuted. Do you remember too, Wali? The thread of the past was carried by word until we found the poison drug. One of the cursed planets was a blessing for our Sayadina. You have failed the proving, young Wali. Return.
Nope.
We are the people of... We grew soft, Wali. So God brought on our wanderings. We remember the slave cribs where we were held, weeded out, persecuted. Do you remember too, Wali? The thread of the past was carried by word until we found the poison drug. One of the cursed planets was a blessing for our Sayadina. You have failed the proving, young Wali.
So number 1 on that. Okay.
We are the people of Misr. We grew soft, Wali. So God brought on our wanderings. We remember the slave. The thread of the past was carried by word until we found the poison. You have failed the proving, young Wali. Heart, split, reformed. Some planets we barely remember at all. You have failed the proving, young Wali. We are the people of Misr. We grew soft on our wanderings. We remembered the thread of the past was carried by word. So many planets, across so many centuries. Our people broke apart. You have failed the... We are the people of... We grew soft on our wanderings. We remembered the thread of the past was carried by word. Until so many planets across a long journey, young Wali. But we are almost home. Just one last place of suffering, where our children were taken and made slaves. You have failed the... We are the people of Misr. We grew soft on our wandering. We remembered the thread of the past was carried by word until we... So many planets across so many centuries. A long journey, young Wali. But we are almost home. You have failed the...
So...
We are the people of...
2, 2, 1,
We remember the slave.
3,
the thread of the past was carried
1,
so many planets across
3,
a long journey.
3.
The time of Mihna has ended. Young Wali, pass within.
Who is that?
The path of the Zensuni Exodus is rare and hidden knowledge. You are no Masquerade cultist. Who are you? What do you seek here? The Fremen are long gone. Their siege is abandoned. Only their ghosts remain to haunt these halls. That security door is encoded for Fremen biometrics. How did you bypass it? Perhaps we can help each other. I'm a scholar of Fremen's social, cultural, and philosophical constructs, both past and present. They fascinate me, and I've studied the layout of this place. It's a death trap. Between the Masquerade trying to blow their way in and the structural damage left by the Sardaukar, the whole thing could come crashing down. Why don't we go together? And you can call me Ari. I serve no one. Let's say I'm something of a freebooting academic. And like, or more to the point, discovering if that eradication even occurred. South, maybe. Arrakis is a big place. And while we like to think we're at the center of all things, in relative terms, the sphere of Imperial influence is rather small. They could be anywhere beyond the deep desert or the Tanzaruft, as it's known to the Ikhwan Bedouin. Not entirely. I'm sure the Sardaukar massacred them by the thousands. This siege bears evidence of that. But you're right. I don't believe the Imperial account, and I'm hoping the truth, or part of it, awaits us inside. If we survive.
So, what to do next? Exam.
It serves the Emperor to depict the Fremen as barbarous and savage, but look at their craft. I see the work of a socially and materially advanced people. A people with the innate practicality and good sense to worship a local and very available god. That's also, conveniently, an apex megapredator.
Nothing there.
Did you encounter the Masquerade on your way here? There's some kind of cult. Worm worshippers based out of an abandoned power station far to the west. It's odd to see them this far east. But if they've found this place, they'll be coming. Down here, water discipline would finally be relaxed. Visitors could shed their dusty still suits and find refreshment. Looks like there's no other way forward. I hope you brought your cutting.
I did.
Probably find that a lot of corridors and subchambers are collapsed and impassable. Some would have been brought down by the Sardaukar to deny key areas and resources to any survivors. Others would have been brought down by the Fremen themselves to crush the sectors or kill them. Fremen were known to keep large nests of scorpions in order to harvest their venom for blades. That's a door I don't want to open.
Nope. Going up.
Strange to think these corridors once echoed with the hopes and dreams of a lost multitude. Mothers, fathers, and children beyond count. And now, only silence. A silence this rock hasn't known in 10,000 years.
Our first goal on Arrakis is grassland provinces. We will start with these mutated poverty grasses. When we have moisture locked in grasslands, we'll move on to start upland forests, then a few open bodies of water, small at first, and situated along lines of prevailing winds with wind-trap moisture precipitators spaced in the lines to recapture what the wind steals. We must create a true sirocco, a moist wind, but we will never get away from the necessity for wind traps. This ecological transformation of Arrakis relies upon us controlling 3% of the energy surface. Only 3% to start a self-sustaining system. Learn this lesson well. Our transformation begins in the plantations of the south and proceeds in simple steps to begin. Bind the dunes using grass. Secondly, create deep plantings in the shelter of the downwind face. Finally, introduce burrowing animals to aerate the soil. You will be tested on how well you have learned to recognize the language of the ecological transformation. Remember your lessons, and the door to the future will open.
Okay, so another puzzle.
Very good. work. Congratulations. You share the knowledge of a Fremen pre-adolescent. Good work. This must be the way. Now we come to the private living areas of the Siege proper. In a Siege community, the leader was known as the Naib, and the various Naibs were often jealous of each other and liked to measure their relative influence by the number of hearths they commanded within their Siege. Siege Talab is a smaller Siege hosting roughly 500 hearths. Siege Tabor, by comparison, the community Pardo Kynes lived within, was said to host well over 2,000. That's the Masquerade. I was hoping it would take them longer to arrive in force. We'd better hurry up and be done with our business here. This must be the Cavern of Council, the cultural and political heart of any Siege community. It's here that Siege dwellers would gather to hear a traveling crier regale the community with news from beyond. And up there, upon that great terrace extending over the room, is the reason we're here today.
Okay.
A death still. The place all Fremen end up at death, so they may return their water to the tribe. That script upon the platform reads, "The water of the tribe shall reveal the path." And I believe the path in question is related to the secret that's brought us both here. And while you are clearly no Fremen, you were able to pass their biometric locks without tampering or delay. Whatever lies beyond here, I believe your blood is the key.
Middle ring, outer ring, inner ring. Ah, that one. So you want... you over there.
Very good.
And now what? check this side. It's on loot.
Greetings, and Sabakukua. If you are watching this, I am likely dead or captured. I came to Siege Talab in the same condition you find it now. Abandoned and despoiled. I must have triggered some kind of hidden alarm, because the Sardaukar were at my heels before long. They found me. I haven't long. So listen well. I was brought to this planet, like you and many others, with one overriding directive: find the Fremen. But when I finally came face to face with my quarry, I did not find the villains as described by the Communinet or the Emperor. Instead, I found a noble people being drawn into a conspiracy not of their making. A conspiracy extending from the very heart of the Imperium to the dark corridors of... I have to go. They don't know where I am right now, but I can't risk them finding what I leave for you. I wish there was more time. I have much to tell you, but your mere presence in this secret chamber indicates that the ones who sent us will not stop until they achieve their aims. I have hidden the details of my journey on a mimetic film locked within the safe on the wall. As with the security door and the death still, our blood is the key. And now, I lead the Sardaukar as far from here as I may. Ma salam.
Tricky Fremen. I believe more than half the technology in this room violates the first 11 Butlerian prescriptions. Probably more. Thou shalt not make a machine in the likeness of a human mind. And while the Fremen are ingenious, this technology far exceeds their reach. Who are you really? This film is encrypted with a kind of protection I've only encountered in the restricted section at the Nemesine Library on Artesia. I believe that encryption was of Ixian origin. That's not good. We need an Ixian decoder to access whatever is on this, and I have access to the resources of a great house. Don't be concerned. I'll reach out when I have more information. If we Atreides are known for anything, it's our stiff-necked honor. Besides, as a mystery, you rank right up there with this film. Parting with people is a sadness. A place is only a place.
Okay.
It's the Masquerade. I'm going to try to draw them off. I'll make contact when I have the film decrypted.
Infidels! The lightning worm cannot be deceived! You will pay for your desecration in blood! After them! Do not let them escape! There's someone here. Huh? Someone's here. Identify yourself.
Can't get out of that way.
We see someone.
Where did you come from? So, where is the way out then? Nope. Okay, that was it. Are we protected in here? That's the question. We are. So see you back home again.
Decoder for the mimic film anywhere. And that is unusual, given the resources I have access to. It's as if they've been deliberately removed from the face of Arrakis. I'll keep looking, but I wanted to let you know. Keep your eyes open. Maybe one of the towns has a black market trader who kept one in stock. I'll be in contact.
Oh, back home again? So let's see, we did get her gun, pistol. Maybe it's a little bit better what we have. We put that away for now. We have this one too. Storage is full, so you don't... So you go in there then. MK4, 3, 2. So, now it's looking good again. So now we can craft that one. With construction tool. And where do we have you? There. Oh, you use a lot of power. And where do we put you? Is that the front, you say? And we still have power? Yes. Yes, we have power. Okay, and how do we use that then? Do I need a tool or something for that? But I think we should end the episode here, so please like and subscribe. Thank you for watching. See you next time. Bye bye.